Hello everybody and welcome back to another video with Electra Soul. What's up everybody? If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual girl putting everybody on alongside a whole lot of other things. But today in this video, guys, I'm coming through with a response to a comment that I received, and it is pretty heavy for those who may be going through the same thing. I want to make it very clear that I'm definitely here to give y'all like my best advice that I got, to give y'all the energy that I have, to you making your life the absolute best that it can possibly be, alongside y'all also understanding that everything is going to be okay. Definitely is going to be okay, because it already is okay in your very highest favors. I already do know that within my channel and everything that I do, when I talk about the law of assumption, I feel like it is very unconventional compared to other people's law of assumption content, I guess you can say. I wouldn't really know because I don't watch any other people's law of assumption content, but the reason that I'm saying that is because the topics that I'm covering all, for one, definitely have to do with helping y'all out, which I want to do individually speaking, if it's a group, whatever. But the whole point is that I want to be able to touch base on different kinds of topics like this that maybe many people don't cover because it's kind of taboo, like in the sense that people don't want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? It may hurt and things like that, but I don't feel that way because I'm very much into diving deep. Like, let's dive deep. I don't care how deep it is, let's get into it. So with that being said, today within this video, I'm going to be covering what it is to be manifesting through grief. If you are somebody in your life who maybe you have lost somebody physically speaking within your reality, maybe you lost a family member or a friend that you had or anything like that, and you feel as though because of this loss that you deem to be something that is catastrophic to your reality, that it may make you feel as though you cannot do what you want to do, basically manifest what you want to manifest, have what you want to have, even though you know that you can, but you may feel like you cannot because of the pain that you're feeling at this time. I want you all to understand that literally absolutely nothing in your reality stops you from manifesting what you want, except for your own decision for things to stop in that way, okay? You're the only person who gets to choose these things for yourself. It's a very great thing to know that no matter how much you feel like you're spiraling or whatever, you can always make it right back up. And please don't ever convince yourself that this is not true or that it's going to take a lot more than that for you to really understand what you got going on. That's not true either. The only thing that you need to really understand that you can have what you want to have is just by you choosing to understand that everything is going to be okay in your very highest favor, and that, again, nothing here stops you from getting what it is that you want. Guys, like, I've been through so many things in this reality. Y'all don't even understand. I'm sure y'all honestly do in your own ways. You probably have heard different stories of different things that people go through, but I've been through a fuck ton of things in my reality. I've been through so many things that I could easily sit here and just act like, you know what, it's over. Like, I can't do these things. It's over. I cannot get past this, whatever. And honestly, there were moments that I thought, I didn't believe it, but I thought that I couldn't. But at the end of the day, I always proved to myself that I could, because I knew that I wasn't going to give up. Like, what was I going to do? It's between me consciously manifesting what I want, or just letting things happen to me, or just freaking suffering all the way to the end of the finish line. Like, I'm not doing that. And I'm saying this in the sense that you sit here and you say to yourself, okay, well, I'm just going to let whatever happen to me because I obviously don't care enough about myself to manifest what I want. And that's not the way that anybody should be feeling, because even though that is a feeling that perhaps somebody may feel when they feel very overwhelmed, if you have some sort of overthinking tendency that you tend to feed into, these things are things that you can definitely grow out of. Don't ever assume that you're stuck at a certain place, especially if it's a place that you don't want to be at, because you're always very capable of growth, of changing, of overcoming everything. Like, transformation is crazy, okay guys, but it is so real. I'm saying it's crazy because it's so transformational, but you really do come out on the other side a whole different and better person than you originally were, because you chose to see yourself from that light. All right, so with that being said, guys, I'm gonna be reading the comment now that I received, and I truly intend that my answer here helps everybody out to the most of its ability, genuinely speaking. I know, again, that these are like heavier topics, but I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind that at all. I just truly only intend that it helps, and that's it. And I know that it is, because that's my intention, of course, and it can be felt, you know, like, you know that for sure. But okay, what the comment here says is, hi Electra, hey boo, I have a strange question. How can I manifest through grief? I've been manifesting money and a bunch of other things, and it has been working perfectly. Of course, everything always works out for me, and it definitely does. I love that you have that attitude. Very solid there. Only thing is, I received some upsetting news. I lost my youngest sister. Can I still manifest what I want even if I'm feeling sad? I like to assume that I can. Now, first, I'm gonna say I am incredibly, so extremely sorry for your loss, because I understand entirely what it feels like to lose a very close family member in a sense like this. I, of course, don't know the story or anything, but I have had my own experiences with things like this, and I want you to know that first and foremost, upon on you even asking this question in the way that you did, you seem to have a very clear mind over yourself in the first place, which is beautiful. I'm very happy to see that, because sometimes people go through things like this and they tend to unintentionally spiral, you know, like it really sets them in a way that they have so much fear and they don't understand what to do now, because it feels as though, not that they were lying to themselves, but they may feel like, how can everything be working out for me if this could have happened, and things like that. And I want y'all to know that as much as I am very, very, very much law of assumption based, very central on that, I am also very spiritual. So every single day, guys, I ponder on all kinds of different spiritual aspects of different things. I'm talking everything, like life, death, in between, everything. Like I'm an open channel to a lot of different things. So I always am talking to spirit, you know, I'm always like asking myself spiritual questions, intuitive things to get answers based on the past, the present, the future, which I believe all is linear anyway, it's all the same thing. But I still ask questions to myself because I know that my intuition will speak up for myself, because you know, it's like your higher self, right? You have all the answers because you are the god of your reality, and I don't take that lightly. This is a very true thing, and it is a very powerful responsibility to have over yourself and your reality. So with that being said, in the case that somebody, perhaps even yourself, maybe you've wondered that you want to know, how could something like this have happened if you're manifesting in favor of everything that you want? What could the case be? Things like this. I want you guys to understand that depending on your beliefs within your reality, things do happen according to how you perceive them. I am somebody who is very okay with somebody having to go in my reality if they feel for themselves that they're ready to go in that sense. Like I believe that our souls speak up for themselves. I don't believe that once someone passes, they're gone. I don't believe that this is the end. I don't believe that you're never going to see them again. I don't believe any of that. I know for a fact, especially for those who feel like they haven't had closure, I've seen that happen a lot. Some people feel like, oh, I didn't get to say goodbye. I didn't get to do anything about that. And it really hurts me because I feel like I don't know what they feel, like I don't know what they think. But the whole thing is that they are thinking and they are feeling, because they're still a soul and they still know your intention. They know everything that you got going on. They know of your heart, of your mind, of everything that you are as a person, because now they're seeing you from the perspective of only soul. So while they were on earth, maybe they didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they felt it, but they didn't actually know because they felt like, oh, well, they never told me, you know, ego-based things where it's like validating, you know, like, oh, they never told me physically, so I don't know. But the truth of the matter is that their souls always know, because everyone's souls always know. Even people who are afraid to know, everyone knows. Like, you know when someone's a good person, when someone's not so good of a person, you know someone's intentions. Even if you may lie to yourself, you know what they feel because you can feel it. Even if you want to deny it, you can feel what they feel. So the whole thing here is that with something like this happening for perhaps another person, where they may feel like, oh, I don't know what to do about this because I don't know, like I feel genuinely scared, I feel lost, I feel trapped, I don't know. And that is understandable again, but please remember, guys, that if something like this does happen, for one, it is their soul's decision. And yes, even though you do have control over the free will of everyone else in your reality, I'm just saying this from a very spiritual perspective, because I do believe that I have protected so many people within my reality because of my intentions. Like I protected them from life-changing things that maybe wouldn't have affected them in the greatest way. Even people who could have lost their lives, like I've always intended for them to be extremely safe and protected, and that has manifested. But even in these cases, regardless of that, I'm still someone who's very free. So if a person decides that their soul thinks it's time for them to go, they have the freedom to go at the time that they feel is ready for them, because I believe in soul growth for everybody. I believe that, again, it's not the end, so it's not like a fear-based thing. I don't think that I can't lose anybody because if I do, like, what's gonna happen? I don't believe that. Again, I'm a huge channel. I already know. You guys know the same thing. What are things here, like this channeling thing that I'm talking to y'all about, this is all very much within you and I. Like, this is not something where it's only me and I'm the only one who can. No, everyone can channel, and it's not about channeling, but all I'm saying is that you all are connected to that soul anyway, okay? So if you want to see signs, if you want to get clarity, if you need something to let you know in your reality, how could this have happened? Manifest your answer. Get your answer, because that's what you deserve. You deserve to have peace over it, but allow it to come through for you. And I'm not saying that this is something that this person who asked me this question is even going through, but I do definitely believe that this is solid advice for anyone else who may be undergoing the same thing. Just for y'all to remember for yourselves that just because it looks like it's the end, it's not the end, and that you can always have more clarity through a dream, through major signs, through things just telling you straight up. Like, y'all don't know, well, y'all definitely know, but this world is extremely spiritual, and you will receive answers one way or another just because you're intending to receive those answers. And it is a very beautiful thing to know that you're just that open to all of these things. And I have lost people in my reality. I've have seen things. I've seen plenty of things. Even the people of Palestine who have suffered so much, of Sudan, of Congo, of everything, of all the genocides that have been occurring over time. Many people like this have undergone such measures in which they choose to not give up on hope, because that just cannot be it. I don't believe that. I don't believe that anything's over until you say it's over, and even then it's still gonna very much pleasantly surprise you in the very highest way possible, like it is supposed to. And I want y'all to know that regardless of what it is that you're going through, you guys are able and capable, so capable of overcoming every single thing that you think that you cannot. You definitely can. You have all the power in the world to still manifest everything that you want. It doesn't just turn off. Like, it's not just a switch where it's like, okay, well, you know what, forget that. No, even then, if your beliefs are still coinciding with the way that you get everything that you want, you are still gonna get what you want because you have that belief about yourself and your reality. And I can give y'all a really clear example for myself. You know, there was a time where I was very, 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 very upset over circumstantial things, okay? So I was very much spiraling over my circumstances. I felt like there were things that I couldn't get out of and I didn't know what to do about these things. I honestly just had a very big fear at the time that if I felt this way, does that mean that I'm not gonna get what I want? Like, if I'm that upset over this, over that, over this traumatic thing, over this circumstance, is it just gonna stop me from getting what I want? And I have learned that each and every single time that I may feel that way, which is something that I have experienced, you know, like I have very good experience in knowing what this feels like. You know, I'm never gonna forget that ever. And I feel like that's something where I have learned that even throughout these moments where I felt that overwhelmed and I felt that depressed and I felt that sad or anxious or anything else, I was overthinking like crazy, my beliefs still stood with the fact that everything was going to be okay. And it always turned out okay because I genuinely always believed that in my heart and in my soul. And I'm telling you guys, as someone who has unintentionally tested this theory by going in on, I'm not though, like it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna get what I'm telling y'all, things that I would be saying that I would even try to convince myself, like, no, I don't believe what I feel that I believe. Like, I don't believe that it's gonna be okay. I don't, bitch, yes you do. Like, I knew that I believed it in my heart, even though I was trying everything that I could to deny that out of self-hatred because I felt like I didn't deserve to see things from a brighter light and perspective. But guess what? You absolutely do deserve the best anyway. And that's something that your heart still knows, even if you claim that you don't. Yes, you do. Deep down inside, even if it's buried under everything, you still know what the truth is for yourself, and nothing here is gonna stop that. Nothing that happens outside of you, nothing that you're afraid of, nothing that you have a fear of, oh, it's gonna manifest in this way, and I don't know, the fuck it's not. It's not gonna happen that way because you're not allowing it to. Genuinely speaking, you can think these things but you don't believe them, and that's what matters at the end of the day. And even then, of course, you should always be doing what you have to do to uplift yourself. I'm not saying to sit here and let yourself go crazy and, you know, self-deprecation, because you should never do that intentionally. But, you know, if you have a moment or two, have those moments, but you got to get up and keep it pushing. Like, your intention should always be to get better, to feel better, to think better, to be better, because you are the best. And you don't want to be sitting in a place where you are detrimentally, intentionally hurting yourself for no reason because you want to be mean to yourself. I don't think so. That's not a valid enough reason for you to stop standing on business. Don't let this ego shit outside of you scare you. Don't let things outside of you make you feel like you can't get what you want because you're afraid of what? It's like, don't be afraid. You deserve great things. Everything is still manifesting accordingly. And to this person, your youngest sister is okay. I can feel that she's okay. And I can honestly feel like you're going to receive a big message, if you have not already, through a dream or something very just in your face. I promise, like, I can literally feel the energy right now. I feel like she's going to be very much in your face about the signs that maybe you want to be receiving. I kind of feel like you don't mind not receiving them, but I feel like it would be nice. And I feel like you're going to be receiving that because you're so open to these things, as well as you want to be helping yourself. And that's what she wants for you, as well as all of your other family members as well. They all want to see each other succeed. Like, your family, I can feel, are definitely people who maybe, I don't know if y'all have like some sort of family dynamics and things like that where there may be some tension, but I feel that at the core, your family wants the best for each other. And I feel like this connectivity between all of y'all is definitely something that's going to push you and everybody else who's watching this too, who's listening to this as an example, to manifest what they want intentionally without fear, because there's nothing to fear and there's everything in this reality for you to be very secure within yourself for, okay? Because you're genuinely worth everything. You know that you are. You know that regardless of the pain that you feel at this time, it's not enough to stop you, and it never will be enough to stop you, because you are so powerful. And you know that no matter what it is, you can feel what you feel. You can mourn, you can grieve, you can go through it all for months on end, for years. Do whatever it is that you need to do for yourself to feel better. I'm not going to recommend that you, of course, sit and wallow in this self-pity, but if you have 5 minutes of self-pity, a week of it, whatever, feel yourself Feel the way that you feel. But what matters to me the most is that you're still willing to get up at the end of it all. As long as you have it in intention to get up regardless of the way that you're feeling, you will make it through and you will feel so much better than if you sat there and said, you know what, this is going to be the rest of my life. Like, I'm going to be upset for the rest of my life. You don't have to be upset for the rest of your life. You have all the ammo and opportunity in the world to let yourself get better. And I know this pain, bro. I know how it feels to want to sit there and to really want to wallow in this. And you have all the right in the world to do that. All I'm going to say though is just set that intention, that little itty bitty intention for yourself. Just like that, just plant the seed and say, but I'm going to be okay. And then you're going to see as time goes on, you're going to be okay because you have already initially set that intention. And alongside that, the more that you work with yourself is the faster that you will feel better. And you're going to see things for what they are, as opposed to, you know, letting yourself really wreak havoc on yourself and your reality. You're going to see things from the perspective of, I'm genuinely going to be okay because I am already okay in my heart. Like, I can feel that. Don't let yourself not feel it. Let yourself feel that. Let yourself feel the pleasure of being happy and okay within your heart and your soul, and let yourself grieve and feel what you want to feel, but always know that your beliefs are still very much with the fact that everything is always working out for you, because it always is. And I really love, again, the energy and the attitude that you came to me to even leave this comment like the way that you did, because I feel like it was very strong-minded of you. I assume that you're somebody who has already been through quite a few things in life, because I feel like you have handled that very well, in the sense that you have a very strong mind. And I feel like, of course, that's always going to take you very far. You just got to keep on holding on to that. Let yourself feel how you feel. Let yourself, like, seriously, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to repress anything. Don't repress anything. Feel how you feel. Push past anything that you feel is a limitation that may feel as though it's holding you back, because it's not. That's the whole thing, is it's a limitation because it's not real. Like, it's something that's fake. That limiting belief that makes you think that you can't have what you want or anything else, those are just fake limiting beliefs. Like, they're not true for you. So let yourself see past all of that, regardless of your pain. The belief at the end of the day is that everything is going to be more than perfect for somebody like yourself, because that is what you always deserve. And it definitely is, my love. You all deserve everything that you want, everything that you desire to have, everything, no matter what it is that you're going through. Everything will pass. The pain will pass. It always does. And I kid y'all not, every single time I said that it wouldn't, it always did. I have been proven time and time again that yes, it does pass. And finally, I've come to a point where even if I get really upset, I just say, this is gonna pass. Like, I'll be fine. And I always end up better than ever, even sooner than before, because now I'm allowing myself to just feel better. You know what I'm saying? And it's all up to what you allow for yourself. So let yourself see past it. Let yourself be able to mourn and grieve as you feel, but also remember, everything at the end of the day is going to be up to what I say, and it will always be okay because I said so, and that is always it. Guys, listen, you guys can do this. Nothing in this reality could ever stop you, not even death. Nothing could ever stop you. Nothing here ends where it looks like it ends. It ends when you say that it does, and if you say that it does, because it's up to you. It's up to what you desire for yourself. If you want what you want the way that you want it, you're gonna have it your way. But it is up to you as to whether or not you're gonna have it that way. But I know that you are. Like, I can feel that you're gonna let yourself have it your way. You can feel angry, you can feel sad, you can feel depressed and anxious. You can feel the way that you want to feel, like I stated. Let yourself feel it, but always allow yourself to work past it, because you can definitely always work past these things. It is always very capable, very possible. You can definitely do this. I believe in you all so very much, guys. This is a very serious thing just for everyone to know about. In general, I feel like I'm very glad and very thankful that I'm able to put out a video like this in the first place, because I want this to be seen by those who need it. If somebody needs it, please log in, tap in, babe. Like, listen up, because I'm here for you. Everything's gonna be perfectly fine in your very highest favor, and everything will just align itself for you. Even if it may look a certain type of way, nothing else matters besides the fact that everything is gonna be more than perfect, because it already is perfect. Just like that. If you allow it to be, it will be. And even then, feel how you feel, but you're still gonna be perfect because you already are. Nothing changes that. Absolutely nothing. And even then, the people, the person, whoever it was that may have passed away in whoever's lives, I want y'all to know they're still there for you. They're still caring for you. This is your sign. If you didn't know it before, this is your freaking sign. Everyone is still there for you. That person still loves you. Everything is still okay. Everything is still perfect, guys. You all are definitely okay, and that is all that I want more than anything else. May God bless y'all always, angels. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I genuinely appreciate it so much. I I honestly just spoke until I felt like I had to stop. Not had to stop, but you know, until I was done basically speaking. And I just want y'all to know that everything that I say here, I mean it wholeheartedly. I entirely understand everything that, you know, isn't pertained to this matter. This is a very important thing. This is a good question to ask, and I'm just happy that I was able to answer it. And just for anyone else's knowledge, I'm also a law of assumption coach. I am somebody who works one-on-one with clients to be able to overcome whatever it is that they feel like is a limiting belief within the reality so that they can manifest exactly what they want. And I want y'all to know that if you have any questions at all, if you want help from me, if you want to, you know, coach with me one-on-one, I'm always there for you. And you can always just click down below. I have electrasoul.co, my website that y'all can check out so that you can, you know, hit me up or anything like that. But definitely do know, guys, I'm here for y'all, and I intend nothing but the best for each and every single one of y'all. May God bless y'all always, angels. Thank you guys so much again for watching today. You guys mean the world to me, and I genuinely cannot wait to speak to y'all again next week. May God bless y'all again. Okay, I will see y'all next Thursday for another video. God bless y'all. Please take care, everyone. You guys got this, and God bless you, baby girl, the one who asked the question. You're gonna be perfect because you already are. I promise you that. May God bless y'all always again, again, again. Please take care, everyone. We will speak very soon. Bye. Nothing in this reality could ever stop you. Nothing in this reality could ever get in your way. Nothing in this reality could ever cloud your vision. I want each and every single one of you to know that no matter how deep the pain may feel, no matter how afraid you are, no matter how much you may regret whatever it was or anything else, and that you feel fear over being haunted by this thing, you don't know what you're gonna do. I want y'all to know that you're gonna decide what you're gonna do for yourself, because you have so much power and control over yourself, over your reality, and you have a lot of momentum to be able to manifest a lot of better things for yourself if you desire to. And because I'm letting y'all know about this, you should take this as an opportunity to let that happen for yourselves, because you are the creator of your reality. You have to make things happen, and I know that y'all will, because there's no reason not to. You have all the ammo in the world to just go ahead and get what you want through your intentions alone, and even then, the way that you feel, it's not going to stop you, okay? Let your beliefs speak for themselves, and if you feel like you have too many limiting beliefs and you want to work past these things, work past them. You have to set an intention to work past them, because you're the one who's in control of that as well. You get to decide how far you go in this life. If you want to go all the way to the end of the finish line and then some, you can let yourself do that, but you have to let yourself do that, because no one's gonna do it for you. Like, you have to make it happen. This is your freaking life for a reason, guys, and you all can definitely do this, because you all are destined to be doing this, and so you absolutely will, because you already are, my love. You absolutely already freaking are. May God bless y'all always, angels. Please take care of yourselves. Y'all got this. Don't play games about it. Y'all know exactly what the tea is. And so with that being said, nothing out here could ever stop you. Everything can only continue you, because you're just that bitch, and that's just it. That's just it. That's it. Nothing can stop you. With your permission, you are freaking unstoppable, unfuckwithable. Absolutely. God bless y'all. Please take care, everyone. Thank you again. Bye.